much as Momo continues to kill these minions off with Malefic Visions and his Voidling to give him a nice bit of mana, though he doesn't really need it. But the gold income as well is strong. Twisted Fate now fighting against Yellow Star, and yeah, Sion's going to win that lane. He can definitely withstand almost all the harass that Reginald's going to throw in there. Looks like he might miss a few of these last hits thanks to the turret. No, he's actually timing these very well and picking all of them up for himself. Well played by Yellow Star, just watching for what that's what it's going to do. Level 6 is here for both of these bottom lanes, though. Everyone's going to have their ultimates, except for Janna, actually. The odd one coming through with a ward. Of course, he does have that ultimate, so if they can get a pick onto Soaz or Kuja, Kuja is not level 6, so it's only going to be her Q that can break that ultimate, and they can maybe do something about this.
Yeah, and they don't know the odd one is there. He's spent a fair bit of time in that top bush, and he's just waiting until they clear out that minion line so he can sneak over into the other one without being spotted. And the ward that was in that brush is now gone, so he's a free reign for the odd one. Against All Authority playing this one fairly standard as you could expect at this point of the game. Playing in defensive, sticking to that turret. And we actually see the flash in from Special, and he's on the turret himself, which is obviously going to give him a lot of damage. Twisted Fate is going to come down as well. Kuja is going to struggle in this situation, but Soaz is focusing in now onto Reginald. Kuja did go down within all that. Special is super low as well, and we're seeing Linak try his best to get this one, and actually we're going to see Rainman go very low from that tower damage. In comes Sion, the kill comes out. Special is very low as well, and Yellow Star is starting to move his way over there. Let's see what he can pull off, and Special did manage to get around. Stun, of course, coming out as well. The blast comes in from Linak, but Special will get himself out of that fight without dying.
Yeah, and the other one with the red buff is going to be able to slow Linak down a little bit, but he is Nunu bot, and he's going to be okay. The end result there is 2 for 2. They did get the kill onto Vayne and Kuja. The other one did live. He was carrying an Oracles. That is very important, but both ranged ADs did die. The kills, though, both went to Teemo, and that is good. You want Teemo to get that gold. Nunu got both of them. That's Linak, so he'll get nice and tanky, and that's good. You know, Linak will get nice and durable there. He's going to get, you know, the 600-some gold from all those kills, but ultimately Teemo getting 600 gold from the kills, much more important. So while that did trade equally, I think it's an advantage there for TSM.
We see the third Doran's blade just being picked up by Rainman. And over on the other side, Sion is actually looking very, very strong. Needlessly large rod already collected. Obviously, we saw him with the amplifying tone earlier on as well, the last time he went back. Down in bottom, we could see a bit more action here. So as tumbling into a fairly aggressive position there as well. And Expecial decided to get himself away. Obviously, the mushroom, or a satellite dish as it actually is with this skin, into that top bush. So, nice bit of play from TSM. We'll see, though, how this one holds up. They are still 1 kill behind, and round about 1,200 gold as well.
Yeah, the thing that we realize about the global gold here is that you know, basically, right now aAA is winning by about 1,000. They did get 1 more kill. That was a first blood kill. So that's worth about 600 gold if you include the assist right there. And they have 1 dragon to none. But if you count all the minion kills together, it's about 300 to 400. Multiply that by 2, and that's how much gold Twisted Fate's ultimate is giving his team. So he's keeping the gold closer than it would have been thanks to that passive. I think I said ultimate there on accident. And this could be dangerous. Odd One's going to clear out a ward. He puts down one of his own. Linak really wants to take over that golem. He has his own oracles. He's been clairvoyanced, and the Odd One knows what he's going for. So they're going to keep staying here. They're going to bait that out. Janna is near Nunu, and actually, I think they know when the dragon respawn is because he's staying really, really close to that. He's starting to plan a gank down here at bottom, and it looks like Warwick's going to be safe to pick this one up for himself. So he's going to get the golem buff. No big problems there. Linak not able to push into that. He's going to stand on a mushroom, but you know, it's Nunu. He can heal himself, say yummy afterwards. Not going to be too big of a problem.
Up at top, we've got now Reginald against Momo, which is what we saw right at the start of the game until Momo went up there to take on Cho'Gath. And they've now switched it all back up of TSM. And we see another pink ward being dropped by Chaos just into the bush there in the bottom river area. Down at bottom, Warwick is hanging around, the odd one just behind the turret. As we see a ping coming off onto Reginald. Yellow Star really wants to go in for this one. Moma just trying to bait him out that little bit, and I think they're going to go for a dive on this one. Here we go. Yellow Star will get the stun in. Can they get in on time? Yeah, there we see the suppression coming out, and Reginald is dead. It's Moma that picks up the kill. nicely done from Against All Authority. That gives them back that 2-kill lead, and TSM are going to use this opportunity to get themselves a dragon. They need to be careful though. Linak is hanging around. Janna will come up from the other side. Soaz is already there, and Soaz will of course be the focus of this attack. Soaz does go down very, very quickly, and Kuja will be the next one to follow if he's not careful. There's the flash out. We'll get back to the safety of his turret. Dragon, of course, wasn't taken down, so TSM will try for a second time to get that one. And the 3 mushrooms from Teemo will give them a bit of protection as well.
And they have 2 Riggles, which is so incredibly powerful. They do get that dragon kill. Good job by them. They've brought this game back to a, looks like an 800 gold game, which is not much at all. Sadly for aAa, I don't think they had any wards in inventory. Actually, well, Jonah has 2, but she might have bought that after coming back. Moma's teleport was up. I was checking for that. And so, you know, the right play when you get ganked by 2 people up top is to take dragon, because you have the advantage there of an automatic 4v3. That said, when you have a champion with summon or teleport, you can turn that back into a 4v4 if you find a ward to teleport onto. Additionally, though, that could have been bad, as Reginald Ultimate was maybe up and turning that back into a 5v4, so the numbers game could have been all kinds of crazy, but I thought that if they had a ward that aAa could have stopped that. But the great jump in from TSM managed to pick up that kill onto Vayne, keeping her from farming for a couple more seconds, and getting some nice gold picked up on a Cho'Gath, which is, you know, a guy that actually I think has more offensive potential than Nunu, and he's going to be a better place to get those kills on.
Middle could be under siege here in a second. Linak headed more possibly into the jungle. Yeah, he's actually just going to ward up by the ramp into that jungle over on the TSM side. We'll see Cho'Gath portal in home. Down on the bottom, fairly even stuff once again. If we look at the minion kills, which a little bit earlier on Teemo was struggling behind, it's now 108 for Vayne and 90 for Teemo, so still a little bit behind, but it's not quite as bad as it possibly could have been at that earlier stage of the game.
Yeah, and with those 17 minion kills on Alistar versus 5 on Janna, they basically tied that one up as far as, you know, the bottom lane net farm goes. And the thing I really like about TSM's lineup is that every one of their champions actually farms well with gold. Even the support there on Alistar, I mean, as you saw, the damage output though on KX is massive. Even with 119 magic resist, the total burst damage that Sion and Malzahar can put out is massive. And there comes Reginald, going to jump down onto the bottom lane, and they have found Kuja, and Kuja not going to be happy about that one. Puts a shield on herself, but that should be a kill. They do pick that one up, but now KX going to get jumped on, potentially in a 1v3. The knob comes off, and yes, they pick up Moma. The odd one coming in on that one. Yellowstar now getting slowed down by the Lizard buff. KX should have a Rupture available soon. That will land, but he will flash it instead. Great play there. They managed to kill Kuja, which means an Oracles is gone. 3v0 at the bottom turret. Wonderful play by TSM, bringing the advantage back to 400 gold down, which is pretty good. They've gotten a 5v4 now on the total champion kills, and now with that turret kill, are winning for the first time in this game by the only metric that's really not tied, and that's kills and gold.
Great stuff from TSM to turn this one around, and Chaos obviously doing a great job there to turn that little attack around.
And one thing I find very interesting that Yellowstar has done, and I've seen this actually a couple times from, I think it might have been AAA specifically, but EU teams playing Sion, is the boots of mobility Sion. Normally on North America, you see them go Sorcerer Shoes. You go standard AP burst carry, where you go Fast Rabbidan's Death Cap, Void Staff usually right after, Sorcerer Shoes and all that. But the European style is like, no, you get a Fast Sheen and you get boots of mobility. You're more of a ganker. You do burst damage with that Sheen, adding you about 100 damage on your combo. You get boots of mobility to get to different lanes and get the damage in the combo. And Yellowstar is going to go and face tank that turret. Will not take a Rupture most likely, but his damage output quite high. Stuns KX, shields out these minions, getting himself a lot of health. 1991 right there, rank 1 of Enrage, giving him 1